coming by. Good day's work out there. Finally got some shoulder pads on and started to play some football. Was real pleased with the energy of practice today, and excited just to keep working towards Friday with band reps. Get some people out here. By then we'll have a couple days of popping the pads a little bit, so I think it'll be a good deal. But real pleased with the work ethic of the kids and the competition out there today. So with that.
You mentioned Monday you just want to see it get better every day. You seen that first 3 days?
Yeah, I have. I really have. There's always going to be some roles in different positions, groups, different personalities that are getting caught, mentally and physically, and maybe not ramping it up as quick as we want. But as a whole, real pleased with improving daily.
Obviously, one of the bigger stories is John Kinder moving to wide receiver. Can you talk about how that unfolded and what you've seen?
I sure can. John Kinder, I just love him to death. Came to me once an opportunity. Felt that we give an opportunity early at wide receiver position. He could learn it, get a feel for it, understand the techniques. Thought it was really mature, John. Tough deal with John because he's been a quarterback his whole life, and I think it's always easy to move him back if we had something that we had to do, but it's hard to try to get a kid up to speed if he doesn't get the reps in the meeting room as much as on the field. So I'm proud of John and his maturity, trying to help this team be unselfish, be a selfless player.
Coach, bringing on somebody like Troy Green, just go into how that happened, and Kinder coming off, but now you have another quarterback that's going to vie for that as well.
Yeah, I think the big thing, it's great to have Troy Green in the program. They contacted us, UCF contacted us, and I was excited about it. Obviously, the legacy of the Green family. Now we got another Green in the program. Obviously, Tim's dad was a great player here. Very talented young man in Troy. He's going to do a number of things for us. He's going to add depth. But more than anything, it's just great to have him in the program. I think you guys know I'm real big on family orientation. And you look at Mackie McPherson, Coach Mack's grandson. You look at Chuck Fola, coach's son. Pat Burley's coach's son. Family oriented. The massive cousins playing on our team. I think anytime you have sex on the family, where you have groups of individuals that have grown up together for a long time, it helps in that atmosphere. So I feel the same way. Think the world of all those kids I just mentioned, as well as obviously Troy being in the program. So it's great to have another Green in the program.
I know we're just in shoulder pads and helmets, but quarterback question. What's maybe one or two areas that might have more weight when you go through that?
Well, I think it's command, it's control, it's ability to run the offense with a sense of urgency and a sense of command. I think that's as important as anything. As everybody knows, one guy can make this throw and a guy can make that throw, but those kids are doing a good job. Terrell had a good day today. He really did. And also saw Drew make some throws today. Made a deep ball throw. It might have been sacked, but threw the damn thing about 70 yards in the air. So I was pleased to see that. Charlie had a pretty good day yesterday. Thought his tempo was better. So we got a good battle going on, and it's daily, But I think I really like the command aspect of it.
If I could just quick follow that up real quick. From what we saw the last 3 days, Drew was mostly running the twos from what
They're all over the place. Try not to figure that out right now. It's ones and twos and threes are all mixed together. We had Mitch Kimball get some snaps with the ones yesterday. Austin Wilson. By the way, I like Kimball and Wilson. We got two good quarterbacks down the road. I like those two kids.
Now seeing Drew live was similar or different that you've noticed from what you had seen on film or having talked to past coaches?
Kind of what I thought we signed up for. He's got good ability, got quick feet, got a good delivery, got a big arm. You know what I mean? Right now, just trying to get him to the point where it's all reactionary football as opposed to thinking too much, which is difficult to do. 4 years in a program on the same cadence, same terminology, then bam, jumping in here. So it's a great challenge for Drew. But been pleased with Drew, and like I said, Terrell had a good day today.
Coach, back on signing day,
What have you seen from them so far in the first 3 days
You
of
know,
practice?
I'll be quite honest with you. I've spent more time. We split the fields and basically did 2 practices in one. And I've been really hanging down on that first field a little bit, and I haven't done a great job evaluating some of the young talent in the program right now. Haven't had pads on. I don't like to look at linebackers until we get pads on, to be quite honest with you. I like the effort and the attitude of the kids, though.
What have you seen out of your secondary so far?
I've seen some good things. You know, we got some guys that can break on the ball and grab grass out there. You know, Eskridge, Richie Dezier's got a couple picks. You know, I've seen some good things. Looking forward to amping it up a little bit with these pads and getting all the pads on so I can see who can, you know, strike me as well. But I like that group. I think it could be an above-average group.
Mark. To follow up on Kinder, I seem to remember, I don't know when it was, a year or 2 ago, that he was going to be involved in some other plays, and Coach Marone asked us not to shoot it. So I guess there was some thought that he could be a receiver or a playmaker before, and how realistic is it that he could see some time at wide receiver?
You know, I think it's too early to really say much about where